What is going on, guys? Raprix here, and welcome back to another episode of How To Pokemon with me, basically. But in this episode, we're going to be doing some simple color corrections, possibly for you upcoming YouTubers who are doing like Wi-Fi battles. This effect probably works better on like X and Y, Aurus, 6th Gen sort of looking games. But I just recorded this clip in Soul Silver, which I've been doing in my Twitch. The link will be in the description for my Twitch account if you want to come along and watch me do some Twitch gaming. But first of all, before you do anything to editing videos, you want to disable, for example. Basically what that does, if I just quickly put that back on. Yeah, I don't think I even saved it anyway. For example. If I try and find, as you can see, you might not be able to see it in this clip actually. If I just quickly, yeah, as you can see, you can sort of see there's sort of like a shadow on Yanmega's body right there. That's purely due to this disable resample. You want to disable the resample, press OK, and look at that. Look, the image is so much sharper now, and it looks so much better. So before you do anything in any editing, you want to make sure you click that, especially in Sony Vegas. I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if you can do that in any other software, but you want to do that in Sony Vegas. This is going to be a Sony Vegas tutorial, because that's what I personally record with. No, not record with, edit with. So I'm going to come down here and click right on the bottom right hand corner of my film strip sort of thing, which is called the event effects. This is where you do all your editing on your Sony Vegas clip. So basically, I'm going to click Sony Saturation Adjust, add that, and then I'm going to click Sony Color Corrector Secondary, click that and add it in, and then I'll press OK. Then we'll come over to the basically the window where we will actually physically change the sliders and make the actual magic happen. So we'll click down this drop down menu and I'll show you my preset. Obviously you can use the other presets, they do look quite nice, majority of them. This one basically will just boost the way it looks, mid-tones. That's closer to what we're sort of going for, but maybe not as harsh. That still looks quite good. We're in saturation, as you can see. Not making much of a difference. I thought it made more of a difference. Obviously that one pops some greys out, which obviously you don't want. So this is my the one that I personally use. I used to my black and white. It looks fairly decent on this. I'm not quite sure if I like it on the Soul Silver though. But I'll for the purpose of this video, I'll just show you my settings. As you can see, the amount is on about 0.6 I should say. The center is on 0.09. The spread is on full. The low is on -1, and the high is on 0.2. Obviously, if you put this video into 1080p HD, you should be able to see that. But yeah. Then I go to color corrector. This basically is sort of another similar sort of thing, but this will make it pop even more. Obviously there are some other sort of secondary. You have invert the color. Obviously you probably don't want to do that. Boost midtones. Boost midtones is probably one of the better ones. It's a little bit harsher than what I have at the minute, so maybe you might prefer that, but that's totally up to you. I don't think I've messed with limit saturation, limit hue, and all that. I've literally just changed the chrominance. I probably butchered that, but that's basically all I've changed. Not touching any of this custom stuff. I'm guessing that's just a little bit more in depth than parameters is. So I'll click off that, and that is basically what we have so far. The clip is looking quite good. The color is now like actually popped out a lot more. I feel that's a lot more vivid and looks a lot better. If I cut to like a clip with the Pokemon Center, I feel looks a little bit too bright. So what you might want to do, instead of having such a harsh color difference, you could use color curves. Color curves is also another good tool for changing the look of a video. This is my CC that I would use on things that just want to be a little bit more subtle. As you can see, it does change it a slight change. I think I did go over this in my last video, but my last how-to. But I feel like I should probably go over color correction a bit more than I did in the last video. So that is the color curves right there. You can obviously adjust them to however you want. but you can basically just get a rough idea of what mine was. I don't think it's actually any sliders or anything you can change. It's literally just pull that and see what you get. The next thing that you can also do is go into sharpen, which basically is this section here. I'll pull that in right now, and this changes how sharp the picture is. I tend to go to about 0.1 for mine. It just makes it look a tiny bit sharper. Some people like the look of that. Some people like the sort of three-dimensional sort of, well, not three-dimensional, but like smooth effect that the emulator can give if you use a different filter. But I personally quite like the sharpen, because I quite like the pixel looking effect. So I think that's gonna be the end of the how-to. I don't really know what else I can probably teach you, but put in the comments down below if you do have any other ideas for how-tos or you need help with, and I'll try my best to put a video out there. I have recently had a lot of requests to make banners for people. I may go through a little tutorial on how to make a banner, but I don't know how helpful that is, because obviously people will be making banners for like certain genre or theme, and I basically just do Pokemon stuff, and it's kind of hard to do every single theme in one video, and obviously it depends on how you actually want it to look. I personally have sort of certain style that I try and set to. I sort of do mine all quite similar, but like a slight variation so you know they're different, but so it's just personal preference. Layouts is also another thing. I get a lot of comments on my layout. Layouts are a very specific thing, and they're very hard to like master. I still personally don't think my layouts are that great, but you get some people who literally just put a box, some more boxes, put Pokemon inside. That's it, and it isn't really. It sort of makes me feel like there's not real much point to having that. You might as well just have a game on the screen and just play with it, because 9 times out of 10 you deform the look of the picture in the actual layout, and it just doesn't look that great. But yeah, if you can get it to work, then people will definitely look at your videos. Thumbnails is also another one. Thumbnails is an incredible thing. It can make a video like look so much better than what it possibly is. Like, so many people get reeled in from thumbnails. So yeah, just put in the comments down below what you'd like me to try and do. But yeah, so hit that like button down below if you did enjoy this video or if it helped, and yeah, hit that subscribe button if you want to be part of the Raprix army. And yeah, the Twitch will be in the description below. I did talk about my Twitch. I do try to stream as much as possible. I don't really have a sort of time what I stream, but yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. Peace.